He's one of the most powerful and controversial leaders of our time. A former spy who rose from the streets of Leningrad to rule the world's largest country. This is the story of Vladimir Putin, his journey, his rule, and the manners that define his presidency. Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin was born on October 7, 1952, in Leningrad, today's St. Petersburg. He grew up in a small communal apartment during a time when the city was still scarred from World War II. Quiet but ambitious, young Putin dreamed of working in intelligence, inspired by Soviet spy films. After earning a law degree from Leningrad State University in 1975, he joined the KGB, the Soviet Union's powerful intelligence agency. For 16 years, he served as a foreign intelligence officer, including a posting in Dresden, East Germany. Those years shaped his view of power, loyalty, and control, traits that would later define his political career. When the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, Putin left the KGB and returned to St. Petersburg, where he began working in local government. By the late 1990s, Russia was in turmoil, economic crisis, corruption, and political chaos. In 1999, President Boris Yeltsin appointed Putin as prime minister. Just months later, Yeltsin unexpectedly resigned, naming Putin acting president of Russia. In 2000, Vladimir Putin officially won the presidential election, promising to restore stability and pride to a broken nation. From the start, Putin focused on restoring central authority. He reigned in regional governors, took control of national television networks, and strengthened Russia's security services, the so-called consolidated. His message was clear: the era of chaos was over, the state was back in command. While many Russians credited him with bringing order, critics accused him of silencing dissent and crushing free media. Under Putin, elections became tightly managed and political opposition increasingly dangerous. For his supporters, he was the man who saved Russia. For his critics, he was the man who ended its democracy. Beyond Russia's borders, Putin sought to restore the country's global influence. In 2014, he annexed Crimea, a move that was celebrated in Russia but condemned worldwide. In Syria, Russian airstrikes helped shift the balance of war, showing Moscow's reach once again. Sanctions followed, isolating Russia economically. Yet, Putin framed this as proof that the West feared Russia's strength, turning pressure into patriotism. Unlike many politicians, Putin's public persona is carefully controlled. He speaks slowly, confidently, and rarely shows emotion. His posture, his tone, even his silences, all calculated to project calm authority. His image, strong, masculine, disciplined, is central to his leadership style. From judo matches to horseback riding, Putin presents himself as the embodiment of Russian endurance and strength. But behind that image lies a deeper message. Russia is powerful, unbending, and will never appear weak. After more than 2 decades in power, Putin's influence on Russia is undeniable. He is seen by some as the man who rebuilt the nation, and by others as a ruler who refused to let it change. In 2020, constitutional changes allowed him to potentially remain in power until 2036. As global tensions rise, one thing is certain: Putin's era is far from over. Vladimir Putin, a leader who commands both loyalty and fear. To some, a protector of Russia. To others, a symbol of unchecked power. What do you think? Hero, strategist, or autocrat? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into world leaders and